So up till now, we've been dealing with investments that have a regular flat recurring payment. This problem doesn't have that, and it has uneven cash flows of $4,000 year one, $3,000 year two, and then $1,000 years 3 through 5. In order to analyze this, we need to access the cash flow function on our calculator. We do that by pressing CF. Now, CFO comes up. What CFO is our initial cash outlay. Normally, when analyzing investments, we would have some money paid and then some money received. This is where the money paid would go. But in this case, we're actually not talking about the money paid. We're talking about the money we should pay given a desired rate of return. So what we're going to do for our analysis is leave this blank. Now, to navigate through this function, we will use the up and down arrows. And so the first thing that comes up is C01. This is asking for our first cash flow. Our first cash flow in year one is $4,000. So we put in $4,000. Now it's very important, the calculator even reminds us here, that we need to press enter. Now watch what happens when I press enter. The equal sign came up. If the equal sign is not there, then the calculator is not going to remember what we've told it. So continuing with the down arrow, F01 comes up. This is the default frequency. So what this means is we got the $4,000 for one period. I could change this to 2, and then that would mean we got the $4,000 for years 1 and 2. In this case, we only get the $4,000 once, so we're going to leave the frequency at 1. Down arrow again. The second cash flow that we get is $3,000. So we'll put $3,000 in. Press enter. And down arrow. We only get that one time in a row. It's very important when using frequency that we remember that it is for the number of times in a row, as you'll see on the next input. The third cash flow is $1,000. Press enter, then down arrow. Now we happen to get $1,000 3 periods in a row. So we could leave this frequency at 1 and put in a C04 and a C05. But rather than doing all that, we can just change this frequency to 3 and press enter. And now you can see that all of our cash flows are in there with the proper frequencies. In order to calculate the price that we should pay if we want to earn a 15% rate of return, we're going to utilize NPV, or net present value. We'll do more work with this later on, but for now, just press NPV. And the calculator is asking us a question. It's saying I equals 0. What's the rate of return that we want to have? It even tells us we need to input something here. In this case, we wanted to have the 15% rate of return. So we'll put 15. Press enter. Then we'll go down arrow again, and NPV comes up. Now it says 0 here, but it's also telling us compute it. So when you press compute, the answer $7,473 comes up. And what that's saying is if we were to pay $7,473.14 today and receiving $4,000 year 1, $3,000 year 2, and then $1,000 years 3, 4, and 5, we would earn exactly 15% on our investment. So we will do a little more work on that in another